What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you a war recap video with OneHive Prime versus USA Adults. This is the outcome of the Ninja Live video and one of the weekly potlucks. This was my first time participating in the potluck, so I was really honored that I could come over and play with the primates. And man, this one, the primates did not fail to deliver. Holy cow. Great showing from USA Adults as well. The outcome was 88 to 82. Total destruction also favored the primates. However, there's a lot that needs to be said about USA Adults, and I'll start with just pointing out what I'm hinting at here. But the breakdown was 2 Town Hall 11s, 6 Town Hall 10s, and then 22 Town Hall 9s. So let's take a look. This is what OneHive did to their side. We doubled, respectfully, a 52%, 71% on their Town Hall 11s, and then cleared everything else with only 2 of the 6 Town Hall... Is it 2 of the 6? Pretty sure it's 2 of the 6. We'll look in just a second. Town Hall 10s coming from a dip. And then USA Adults cleared one of our Town Hall 11s. And it was nice. And I bet you I don't even have to tell you the army that did it. You already freaking know. All right, think of a number 1 through 10. All right, and that number says, yes, he used freaking loons. They doubled the other number 1. I guess the only number 1. They doubled the number 1, cleared number 2. By the way, Bluto cleared that fresh. It's also important to say that. And then doubled all the Town Hall 10s. Left a few Town Hall 9s on the board, but still a respectable showing by them. Let's start with the first replays. Anir had a 6-pack. Anir had 2. Let's just take a look. Not a 6-pack, but he did have 2 3s, and they were both beautiful. So I think it's number 6 that had a base that I would consider more difficult. Starting with this 10 on 10 action. That sweet 30 10 on 10 action. Oh my god, it sounds like a fetish. Clearing away some trash with the BK so that he can send his queen in there undercover for those wall breakers to get in and access the air defense. Not the BK, it's the air defense is the critical defense he's heading for, and she should lock onto the air defense before she locks onto the BK. There's the CC line. You'll see how he deals with that. Stu has 2 Infernals up and 28 Loons, and I believe it's a Quad Hound. So basically just sees that it's a... Oh, I'm sorry. He does know that it's a Hound Loon in there, so really the Loon is always worried about as far as... actually, no, nothing. Nothing is... He don't give a shit about anything. Starting his Quad Lalo here. I just realized that the Loons are not... None of those troops are going to target his Loons. I don't know what I was talking about. Freezes one of the 2 Infernals. Has a shit ton of Loons still up in the air. And still 10 more in the bag as he sends his final Hound... onto the battlefield. The max one is following up with a lot of life on it, and he still has a heal left over for this last portion by the Tesla farm. Tesla trapped Infernal Tower. It's just, that is so many Loons. So many. Loses some on the entry here, but that well-placed haste zoomed them past to the Infernal Tower. They are coming up on a Wizard Tower at this point. But gets a lucky bust from the from the Black Sam on the Hound, which does damage directly below it to that Wizard Tower and finishes it off. Just a beautiful, beautiful air attack. A Quad Lalo, Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 10. It's Balloon Parade, folks. Cue the balloons. Because the next one's going to be more air attacks. Some good stuff, though. Let's see. He had 2 of those... and then Yudi had something that was really nice. Again, 10 on 10. That's sweet 10. That's sweet dirty 10 on 10 action. Gonna use a queen charge. Queen charge. 10 wall breakers. Which is totally fair play. That's the joke. This is like the joke whenever you bring a lot of wall breakers. Anyway. I'm going to catch flack for that. Anyway, wall breakers, why so many? Because you are planning to lose some to the Infernal Tower, which only has 5 streams. So you want to send enough of them to make sure that you get in there. Gets the Infernal Tower and then some. But this Queen Charge gets the kitchen sink. I just can't believe I watched the Queen Charge like this on a Town Hall 10, but this base was calling for it. Drag Minion Loon combination in the CC, and he has back-end baby dragons for the other side. Those rages are all but one are for his walk. So nice. It's a long walk, so we'll go to ×2. But you guys just had to see how much you got with that. Uses the BK to get the funneling targets that are splash damage on the bottom with high hit points of the storage. Is still an ability in hand. He'll have to use it after he gets rid of that wizard tower, which does splash damage, so that he can maximize the use of his barbarians that come out. And it breaks in and gets the other air defense. I mean, this is just nasty. You know, I'm of the opinion you clump your baby dragons together like that, they're absolute trash. I've seen many people do it. I don't know how it works, or mathematically why it works. I have to look. I guess I have to look at the math of a level 4 baby dragon and see what that looks like. But he's swagging out swagging out troop space on this and has a shit ton of troops left over. So I need to see what's in his Kool-Aid. Nice job, Yudi. Let's get away from the Town Hall 10s, I believe, because we already near got 2. And all right, let's get down to probably my favorite raid of the entire war. Don't adjust your mobile device or screen, folks. That is 39 freaking loons. 7 haste and a heal spell. I showed somebody this attack, like a screen print. I was like, look at his army. And then I was like, and then they're like, they thought it was a troll. I think this is a fresh hit too. We're gonna go double check to make sure we all see that. I believe it was fresh. Uses just 4 loons and a haste spell to see what's in the CC. Cheaply sees that, knows that he can use just to see what he's dealing with. Does a suicide royal, which accounts for this entire far left quadrant. And then if you look at what's remaining, it's just, I can't explain this. He just overwhelms the base and use haste behind it. It's like Hog Swarm in the air. It's a freaking balloon parade. That's what it is. It's a balloon parade. Don't ever accept anybody telling you just 1 max CC. I'm sorry, 1 max hound in the CC because you need some cleanup troops. My daughter thinks that's funny. I gotta back out so you guys can see how he did this. But don't let anybody tell you that this is a mass loon attack. This is a balloon freaking parade. That's what this is. True to the definition. If there's ever a balloon parade, this is freaking it. Sends all of his loons behind the cover of just 1 max hound, which leaves about 8 to 10 that survive. Pups for cleanup behind them. And then a heal to sustain the wad should they encounter a Tesla farm or a wizard tower or a combination of both, which is what we're looking at the top. He has so many freaking loons left over. There's a wad in here. Oh my god! This attack made me mad. He kept some minions and like an archer for the corner huts so that, I mean, I've played around with this. I'm excited. Like I said, loons, absolutely hate to defend against them, but I love wrecking with them. Balloon parade. Wildfire. Nice job, Fury. Jake the Lake had a nice one. Let's take a look at this. It's going to have a walking golem, shattered goballo. Gobolalo. Samsonite, I was way off. Going to go to ×2 on this, because there's a lot of stuff I want to show you. We've all seen these kind of things before. Walking Golem is that when both defenses go down in this quadrant, he will walk to the next compartment that has a defensive structure in it. Or his Golemites will. Rather than doing a walk for healers, which is 56 troop space, he's doing the same combination of what he needs to get the queen and a few air targeting troops for the cost of 30 troop space and saves 26. And that's where the video froze. Didn't notice until after I already uploaded it to YouTube, but the video freezes right after this, and we miss out on 3 awesome raids, a Brimstone or Avalanche, as well as the rest of this by JTR, or Jake the Rake. Some really great attacks in this war, and I'm sorry that it froze. So I just wanted to make this video, let you know what happened, and as always, once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I'll check you next time.